Hello friends, so today we are going to start improvement in food resources. What is food? What is agriculture? And what are we doing improvement for? So look, we are doing improvement for our agriculture. And what is agriculture? Agriculture means where our food productivity come from. That is known as our agriculture. And why agriculture is important? You know that there were food fights because of agriculture, and some have did not have food. That's why there were food fight. You go to Pakistan. What happened to Pakistan? Pakistan have a food fight because they were not a productivity of what agriculture. So that's why agriculture is very important, and that's why we are studying improvement in food resources. In Ethiopia they were food fight too. So that's why we are studying improvement in food resources. So let's start our video. So first, what do we have to study? We have to study crop variety improvement, then crop production improvement, then crop production harvesting. But after first, we have to study improvement in crop yields. So let's start that. Improvement in crop yields. So there were other kind of seasons that we have to study. In that season, crops grow too. So first season were Kharif season, and Kharif season means there were some kind of season that grows some crops, and Kharif season means rainy season. K for Keechar, and when Keechar come in the rainy season, that's why in the rainy season crops are called Kharif season crops. So Kharif season, we take some examples, just like we grow in Kharif season, our paddy comes, rice comes, and millets come, cotton comes. These are the examples of Kharif season. Then Rabi season. After that, Rabi season. Rabi season where the winter season are for Razai. So in the winter season, we grow winter crops. And what is winter crops that grow in the winter? That are called Rabi crops. So in winter crops, there were some examples, but I forgot that example. You will be typing in Google and know all that example. Right now we will start about Z crops. What is Z crops? Z crops is a that season which crops are grown in summer season. Z for Zada Garmi. So that's why which crops are grown in the summer season that called our Z crops, and that way give an example sunflower, and our come ladyfinger, or more examples too. So these are the example of Z crop. Now we have to start crop variety improvement. What is crop and what is variety and what we are improving for? So we are improving for crops, their varieties. So we have to study two kind of thing in crop variety improvement. And what is that two type of thing? That two type of thing is our hybridization and gene modification. The hybridization and comes gene modification. First we will start from hybridization. What is hybridization? We will crossbreed some two of vegetables or fruits. I will take an example for you. We will take tomato and potato. And what will we do? We will crossbreed them. After crossbreeding, which type of vegetable will be made? The vegetable's name were potato. So that were called hybridization. We will crossbreed themselves and that become hybrid. That fruit or vegetables become hybrid. I will take another example for you. We will take a quality of a rose, a white rose and a red rose. We will crossbreed them and it have all the positivities of both of the rose. Right? Now you understand that the hybridization. Now we start gene modification. You know cell, you know nucleus, and inside the nucleus, what is it? It is gene, DNA. And what is the full form of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. This is the full form. DNA we called gene 2. DNA we called gene 2. So it is similar to some DNA and that we called gene. It is similar to gene. What is gene? Which we have a what? Our informations, which have informations that which color of your eye will be. It is brown, it is black, it is yellow. Which of the color is your thumb straight or tilted? That informations were collected in gene. So in gene modification, we just modified his gene. Just, the collections of gene, the modification, we modified his gene. Just like I have an example for you. We take a variety of a tomato. It is a simple variety of a tomato. So in 10 days, it will be right. But in 20 days and 45 days, it will be not be eatable. We do not eat it because it will be all bad. That's why the gene were collected and we will be modifying his gene. So after we modified his gene, we will do gene modification after we say the tomato. That tomato will be survived for 100 days. That we modified his gene. Now you know about modification and modification in gene and hybridization. Gene modification and hybridization. Now, if you are going to market, says that we need high yielding quality of seeds, and if you only says give us seed, that did not give you high quality of seeds. But do you only sow them in the soil? No, we have to care him too. How do we care him? We will add fertilizers, we will add manure. So what is manure and what is fertilizer? Manure is a man-made thing. That's why we call them manure. Fertilizer is a factory thing. We made it to the factories. That's why we call them fertilizers. Now you know about these definitions. So manure is a man-made thing. Now we made manure. There were three types of manure. And what is the three type of manure? First manure, and green manure. These are the three types of manure. First, we will start with manure. So, you know manure, how to make it. We will just take our garbage which were stored in night and we will throw them, but we will not throw them now. We will just improve them, and in the night, what do? We will take a pit and put it them and close the pit with the mud. For 25 days, 45 days, you saw it will be modified into what? Into manure. Then we will take the manure and put him in the plants. So our plants will grow faster. That is the first step to make manure. Faster manure means what? Means we make them faster. We will do the same thing but add the earthworms. And you know that farmer's best friend is earthworm because that provide nutrients and every more things that soil need. Then after that we will add earth moms, and then it will become faster. Our manure become faster. That's how we called faster manure. And after that, green manure is very important and farmer used it daily life. So they were a land and we grow the grass. But this is not a simple type of grass. It is a type of a grass that we called green manure. After the grass grows, it will be grow very faster. And after that we will mix it to the soil and put it into the soil. And that manure will give a nutrients and many more things to our soil, because that is the productivity. This is all about our crop variety improvement, and crop variety improvement is finished. Now we will be knowing about crop production improvement. Now we will know about productions improvement. We'll be talking about crops too. So we will be talking about production improvement. Let's see what's wait a minute, I will be coming back. So we will be forgetting one thing in crop variety improvement. Let's start. We will forget about fertilizers. Let's talk about fertilizers first. Then we complete crop variety improvement. Fertilizers is a factory thing. That's why that we mix it in the water and give it to the plants. But that affects our water too. How it affects our water? Look, when the fertilizer water goes down, and down, that mixes with the well water. And the well water is very important for our natural resource. Farmers use them to drink, to eat, to just drink and give it to the farmers. So they are very improvable for us. But we are harming the wells. We are harming the well water because of the fertilizers. So we added them in a low quantity, and if we added them in a large quantity, that will harm our plant. And you know that we only have to add fertilizers in a low quantity. If you add with the higher quantity, that harm our plant. That will not grow. You know now? So I'm sorry. So now our crop variety improvement is completed. Alright, crop variety improvement is completed. Now we start our crop production improvement. That is very important too. But first we have to talk about water. There were a lot of well system. Water system. So you look. Plant wants water, and if we won't give water, they will be better and better, and they will be dying. The plants will be dying. So the main thing is water. We have to give them water. Right? Now, how to give them water? There were two type of well system. First, where the well system that you drink, that you know that well that we got our bucket and we will just take water and get it to our farm. But that is a difficult way. We have to do it in an easy way. So there comes another well system, which there were a long pipe that we have to just fix him in the our earth, and that will produce water to the farms, and we do not have to do anything, just have to click the button. That will be a easier way for us to complete our crop for our completing crop readings. Alright, now you know that there were other kind of systems, so just like our pipe system. Pipe No, drop system. Yeah, drop system is very important and very useful too. Do you know why? Because crop production, where the production that in the David drops in the time your plant get drops, and that were not needed. The drops were useful for us, for our plants. So that were a system too, and lot of systems were there. Now you know about it, how plant get the water. After that, we have to start crop. What is crop? Crop is that thing that grow in a large amount, just like ladyfinger. No, spinach. We throw them in a large amount and get what? That is known as crops, which are grown in a large amount. So, we will be talking about three type of things. First is mixing crop. Second is our farming crops, and last is our rotational crop. First, we talk about mixing crops. Mixing crops are that type of crops. We will take a seed of what? A spinach and seed of a tomato. We will mixing them and throwing them in the same land. Then when we grow, it will produce the same quantity that we eat. And why this production is very important? Because the poor farmer will produce this. Because if you see in the land's farm, the poor farmer have a danger, because if they farm only one thing in there and one thing in there, that will harm our plant, because the insects, fungus will just eat all it. That's why mixed production is happening, that if that were eaten by fungus and the other insects, that we have our food, our agricultures. That is why crop rotation, mixing crops is very important. And then comes our seasonal crops. Seasonal crops is very important too, because there is farmer does that, because in a particular area he grows only one seed. One seed, just like ladyfinger, he will grow here, and our comes spinach, he will grow here, then tomato he will grow here, then potato he will grow there. In a particular land he will grow only one seed, only one amount of seeds, right? You know that? Or risk people to do that, because there were risks to that. If that fungus attack, bacteria attack, that were risks. Now comes crop rotation. That is very simple. You know that? Oh, we will take the crop and rotate. No, this is a wrong one. In crop rotation, we will grow crop in the particular time when the crop season will grow. Just like we will take the Kharif season, Rabi season and Zaid season. You know that in Kharif season we will grow dairy things, in our corn. What in Zaid season we will grow these, and in Rabi season we will grow these. That particular time it is grown in all that thing, because that's why we call them rotation crop rotation. All right, now you understand about this, and that's how our both of them is completed. What? Crop production improvement is completed. Now we will starting about our harvesting things. How do we harvest? We will get them fertilizer, water, we will buy high quality of seeds. Now what do we have to do? We have to harvest them. We have to harvest and go to the market and sell them. Then we will get money and eat. So that's how crop production and harvesting is work. So you look how do we harvest? There is a time that we have to harvest. Look, just like we have to usefully think about two things, that our crops will not infected, and if we are just going to stock them, we have to be very careful. So our farmers do, we have a spray, a harvesting spray, that we will, when we are putting, we will just spray them. Then insects won't come. Our insect won't come. That's spray. And after they were soaked, our harvesting crops will be added there, right? And then we will be have to soak them and eat them. This is all about harvesting. Very easy and very improvement is. Now it is the last topic that we will know is our animal husbandry. What is animal husbandry? You know about animal husbandry now. Animals husband are known as animal husbandry. No, that is wrong. We will do productivities of them. We will care them and give them food, and we will be taking something too. First, we are going to talk about cow farming. So, this is a very easy topic. So, what to do? Where cow lives, where buffalo lives, where cow lives, that place will be very protected, because when they sprinkle their urines, it have to go out too, and if they're not, some insects were infected them too. So that's why we have to be very careful and clean their home too. We have to give them sunlight. So that all we have to do. And they were a hybrid cow too. They were a Jersey cow and Indian cow. We will crossbreed them, and that become our useful cow, where I forget his name, but that is very similar. That produce a lot of milk, that we have to get them with the machines, and that cow have a very good productivity, that we will washing them to them and giving them milk, giving them high quality of eating foods. What do cow eat? You say, what do cow eat? Cow eat pulses, cow eat our wheats, and more many things that cow eat. This is all about, because when the urine was expected, we have to clean it too and do everything that will be done. And this is all about cow farming. Then we will be going to the poultry farming. You know poultry farming? Chickens come there. Chickens, we take their meat too, eat their eggs too, after modifying their eggs, and that way so tasty na, that way too. So we have to product our poultry farming too. You know some our policies were silver revolution. We will talking about poultry farming, and silver revolution is just like that. Indira Gandhi just spoken that we have to productivity the silver revolution, and Indira Gandhi were given that revolution. So where the king lives and queen lives, that revolution is going by now too, and we are following this revolution too. So the poultry farming, we will give chickens the greatest high quality of food that he needs and get their eggs. After that, you know that the lady, our which wants to eat meat, that we will giving the high quality of food, but which wants only egg, that come our lady chicken, which give eggs. So that way the productivity, that way get the not high quality of it, but he will get some more. So this is all about poultry farming, and we have to just care the chickens too for their meat. And lot of chickens come just like our white chicken, and comes some more chickens. I don't know their name, but there were a lot of chickens come there. Now we are talking about fish farming, and after that we will talk about beekeeping, and after lecture will be done. So fish keeping is a very important thing. How do we farm fish? You know, we grow we see pond, and in that we grow rice. With the rice, what do? We will just add it fishes, and we will care the fishes, give the food and some sea things too. We will give them food too, and agricultures will grow higher. Now this is all about fish farming, and this is a basic thing. Beekeeping, there were a lot of bees, and in the lands were not agricultured, where the beekeeping comes, if they will just have a bracket and bracket, and he will just give bees and bees, so that will be easy. So after that, this lecture is completed. Welcome and bye bye.